Hello there, it's Kid Creole, all you music lovers without my coconuts, and you are checking out ITN Music Scene. It is so groovy. We started as a cult band way back in the early 80s, and this was after we had achieved great fame with our first band, Savannah Band. So it was just the opposite to be this cult figure again with Kid Creole and the Coconuts. But it started in New York City in a dingy rehearsal hall, and it was always cult. It was cult, cult, cult in America. And then we got lucky because we got fame overseas, especially in the UK. It started in the UK, really. So now to be back in a cult figure again for a whole new generation is flattering, because it almost forces you to say, well, you know, I was looking at my retirement coming up, and now with this whole cult following again, youngsters are coming to the shows, and it begins, you start to think of a resurrection. You know, the ego starts exploding again, and you say, man, I want to do it again. But you gotta be careful what you wish for, because you might get it. And it's been very amazing how many people from different genres have sampled the music. And I think that when this DJ, Guido, out of Paris, got a hold of these obscure tunes and turned them into this new album, he was doing something I would never do. And I'd like to take credit for it, but I have nothing to do with that compilation. It was just, you know, outside of my realm of being. He took the most obscure tunes that I had wished I had forgotten some of them, and he brought them all together and put them into a compilation that now that I listen to it makes sense, but I would never have put that together myself. So I'm very flattered by it, and I think that the younger generation, they are crazy, and I love them because they think outside the box. And that is the reason why we have the internet, that's why we have all the downloading, that's why we have YouTube, is because these youngsters have designed a way to make the music reach masses that the older folk didn't have a clue about. So we're learning from the younger people, actually. I've been touring with a musical called Oh What a Night, which has got me occupied from January to August 3rd. It's a long contract, and we've been touring up and down the country, and we've gone to Scandinavia with it, we've gone to Belgium, we've gone to Holland with it. So it's a massive commitment, because when you do theater, you are definitely a part of a larger group, and you are just one cog in the wheel, so to speak, and so you have to do your part. Though I am starring in the show, it is still a great responsibility to be there for the others and to, you know, to head up the cast. So that's what I'm doing now. But at the same time, I'm also organizing shows for Kid Creole and the Coconuts, because we always tour. It's the way we stayed alive, to be honest with you. When the hit records dried up, we still had a live band. We're very proud of the live band, because we've always taken a great pride in presenting the best show possible. So we still have that band. So after the Oh What a Night tour ends, I'll be out there with Kid Creole touring and doing festivals all through Europe and some back in the States. And as far as new materials go, I've been working on a new album for 3 years. And I think we're finally putting the finishing touches on it. So I hope to have it out before the year ends, actually.